Schumer rules. And I want to give you a little bit of insight because I've known this guy for a long time. And he has changed completely because he's a man like Nancy Pelosi who loves power. Power is everything. So Senator Schumer is 72 years old, 24 years in the Senate, 4 terms from New York, of course. At one time, he was a moderate Democrat. It was a guy that, you know, the Republicans could reason with. That's long gone. Now he is a staunch progressive, and I'm going to give you a few examples of the Chuck now and the Chuck then. Roll the tape.
The only way we're going to have a great future in America is if we welcome and embrace immigrants, the dreamers and all of them, because our ultimate goal is to help the dreamers, but get a path to citizenship for all 11 million or however many undocumented there are here. Illegal immigration is wrong, and a primary goal of comprehensive immigration reform must be to dramatically curtail future illegal immigration.
It's like Biden. It's exactly the same, okay? And I'll explain why that happened in a minute. But some other examples of him flipping and flopping. So in a Senate floor speech 2017, Chuck Schumer said, quote, "Mr. President, the 60-vote bar in the Senate is the guardrail of our democracy. When our body politic is veering too far right or left, the answer is not to dismantle the guardrails or go over the cliff." So he's sticking up for the filibuster in 2017. Not now. Okay, now he says, how can we in good conscience allow for a situation in which the Republican Party can debate and pass voter suppression laws at the state level with only a simple majority vote? So no, filibuster loved it then, not now. Okay, that's 2. All right, here's 3, Iran nuke deal. All right, 2015, Schumer voted against the deal, opposed the deal. Okay? Under Trump, Schumer wanted the deal. Same deal. Okay. I can go on and on and on and on. Now, the progressive left bought Schumer. What does that mean? They bought Pelosi and they bought Biden, too. That means that the massive amount of money flowing into the Democratic Party comes from people like George Soros, Mark Zuckerberg, the social media titans, Hollywood. And I mean massive amount of money. And they go not to the individual people, Schumer and Pelosi, it goes to political action committees, but the political action committees, all right, pretty much dictate what the Democratic Party's policy is going to be. And Schumer and Pelosi and Biden, they don't fight it anymore. And they didn't really fight it, but there wasn't this organized financial cabal even 8 years ago than there is today. So they bought them, and now they're going to do their bidding. So Chuck Schumer, socialism? Sure. I call it eco-socialism. And it gets to my column that I wrote and filed yesterday on BillO'Reilly.com. And I hope you all read these columns because they are germane to your lives. I'm trying to give you a protective blanket of what's to come, or it may become. So eco-socialism is using the fear of climate change to change the economy from capitalism to socialism. Again, socialism is the government runs the marketplace. It tells O'Reilly how much O'Reilly can earn. It tells you what you can do and not do in the marketplace, what kind of car you can drive, what kind of heat you have in your house, whatever it may be. That's eco-socialism. Schumer's on board with that. Schumer's not going to fight that, okay? So with all the power, and Schumer is just savoring the power. And, you know, when you say, well, is he a good senator? No. He presided over the decline in New York City, where he lives, in Brooklyn. You got to know, he's done absolutely nothing to help with the crime, quality of life, taxes, nothing. He's a terrible senator. He's awful. But he's deeply ingrained in the Democratic machine which runs New York State. So keep your eye on Schumer. Dangerous man. And that's a memo.